First, let's go over GPS. Okay, this is the #1 watch at the open. GPS. Now, GPS, if we look at a daily chart, okay, we see this thing's been rallying. Let's throw our moving averages up there. Okay, and by the way, in the top left, you could see the symbol and the time frame that we're looking at. Okay, I added that. All right, so let's add our SMAs. All right, so you can see here, we've got the 10, the cyan floating above the 20. Okay, this thing tends to, on a rally, ride the 10, pull back to the 20, ride the 10, pull back to the 20, ride the 10, pull back to the 20, ride the 10, pull back to the 20. So right now, we're kind of in a phase of riding that 10, right? We just pulled back to the 20. Now, if we look at an intraday chart, we have a pretty clear left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Now, the reason this is the #1 watch off the open is because there's a pattern in and of itself in the right shoulder. Here's our flagpole. Here's our flag in the form of an ascending triangle, flat top resistance, ascending support. Okay, so if you pop your head above this ascending support, which is also 3550, right, nice round number, you can really get some acceleration through this level. All right, so this thing's looking bullish. Okay, buyers are stepping up. They won't let it pull in. Okay, and if we look at an hourly chart, it looks decent. Okay, it looks decent. I would love if this moving average was up here. But at the open today, this moving average should shift up, once the new hourly candle opens. So this is a great looking setup. If this starts to fail down below this, like what would be the opposite of this trade will be if it doesn't hold this ascending support, if it starts to break 3520. But just because of the strength of this thing on the daily chart, I think I'd probably be opposed to shorting it. So I'm really only interested if this trade triggers to the long side. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. In the right shoulder, we have a flag pole, then we have a ascending triangle, apexing right now, opening around flat. If this thing pops its head above 3550, it could be off to the races. If this thing does not hold above 3525, GPS is dead to me.